GED Math becomes easier when you stop treating whole numbers, fractions, and decimals as unrelated topics. They all describe quantity. A whole number counts complete units. A fraction describes equal parts of a whole. A decimal expresses those parts using place value. In this lesson, you will connect the three forms, perform the basic operations, and use quick checks to catch common mistakes. In the number 42, 607, the digit 4 represents 40,000, while the digit 6 represents 600. Place value determines how numbers are read, compared, rounded, added, and subtracted. When you line up whole numbers for an operation, align the ones places first. A misplaced digit changes the value of the number and can ruin an otherwise correct calculation. For addition and subtraction, write numbers vertically with matching place values in the same column. Then calculate from the ones column toward the left. Before you begin, round the numbers and estimate. If 3, 982 plus 2, 117 is close to 4,000 plus 2,000, your final answer should be near 6,000. Estimation helps expose misplaced digits and borrowing errors. Multiplication answers questions such as how many items are in several equal groups. Division works backward by finding the size or number of those groups. For example, 8 boxes with 24 pencils each contain 192 pencils. If those pencils are shared among 6 classes, each class receives 32. Always connect the operation to what the situation is asking. In the fraction 3/4, the denominator 4 means the whole is divided into 4 equal parts, and the numerator 3 means 3 of those parts are selected. A denominator does not describe the size of the object, it describes the number of equal pieces. Fractions with different denominators cannot be added directly because their pieces are not the same size. 2 fractions are equivalent when they name the same value. 3/4 equals 6/8 because both the numerator and denominator were multiplied by 2. To simplify a fraction, divide both by a common factor. 12/18 simplifies to 2/3 after dividing by 6. Never change only one part of the fraction, because that changes the value rather than the form. To add 1/3 and 1/4, use 12 as a common denominator. 1/3 becomes 4/12, and 1/4 becomes 3/12. The sum is 7/12. For subtraction, follow the same process. The denominator stays the same because it describes the common-sized pieces. Only the number of selected pieces changes. To multiply 2/3 by 3/5, multiply the numerators and denominators to get 6/15, then simplify to 2/5. To divide 2/3 by 4/5, keep 2/3. Change division to multiplication and flip 4/5 to 5/4. The result is 10/12 or 5/6. Cross-canceling common factors first can make the arithmetic easier. In 0.407, the 4 is in the tenths place, the 0 is in the hundredths place, and the 7 is in the thousandths place. When adding or subtracting decimals, align decimal points, not the final digits. Add placeholder zeros when helpful. For multiplication, multiply as whole numbers first, then place the decimal according to the total number of decimal places. To convert a fraction to a decimal, divide the numerator by the denominator. 3/4 becomes 0.75. To convert a terminating decimal to a fraction, read its place value. 0.6 is 6/10, which simplifies to 3/5. On GED questions, choose the form that makes the operation easiest, instead of forcing every problem into the same format. Many errors come from procedure rather than difficult math. Check whether a number is positive or negative. Confirm that fraction denominators match before adding. Align decimal points. Simplify only after preserving the value. Finally, compare your result with an estimate. An answer such as 47, when the quantities are both less than 1, signals that the setup or decimal placement is wrong. When you meet a number problem, first identify whether you are working with whole units, equal parts, or decimal place value. Next, choose the operation and apply the rule for that form. Then simplify or convert if the question requires it. Finish with an estimate or comparison. These habits create the number sense needed for percents, algebra, geometry, and word problems later in the course.